and then it reconvenes.
Okay, quiet down a bit. Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back to the last hour, possibly last hour and a half, depending on the Nick, of this week's Eye of the Storm, which is, well, currently at week 9. So, guys, you just managed to destroy 3 Yankees with massive attacks and hits. And you finish combat. You're about 30 feet from where the ladder is supposed to be, where the knights pointed it out. Do you guys go search for the ladder?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search for the Ankeg's little tunnel nest.
There's like a
Where
tunnel.
they surface from.
Like where the surface from, you can see like a trace going like around. Like imagine this is a ditch, okay? So it's going in a circle. There's only one way they could go. There's literally like there's a circle, one way they can go.
Okay, can I follow that shit and see if it ends up anywhere like treasure? Yeah, treasure would be nice.
It goes on. Does anybody have knowledge nature or stuff like that?
Not me.
Okay, no.
I have survival.
Oh no, it doesn't work.
Chucky, can you do us a favor and move us off the page with the Harry Potter Ankeg and back to the map?
Harry Potter Ankeg, no problem. There's no
Move
map
us
anymore.
off of that to the makeshift map.
That was the best.
Hey,
map ever.
it's silence.
Oh, this was it. Okay, sorry. Okay, found it.
There we
Quite
go.
interesting to find out
Thank
where
you.
we are on that other map as well.
Okay, so this is where we are right now. This is where the ladder should be at. Do you search for the ladder? If so, give me a search test.
Me?
And Isai, no. Isai, if you go on, like it goes on after this location. Do you just go on and try and find the nest?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
find it.
going on.
You don't find it.
I don't think I found it either.
No.
None of us can
looking
see
near
this
it.
giant 40-foot ladder in the floor.
Search. Is it search or spot?
Search.
So Maul's still looking at the map in awe. Somehow the ladder that he swore was there is not there.
Wait, how many rounds does Breath last?
Prayer, you mean?
Prayer, sorry.
Lasts for 5 rounds total, so I guess it's over now.
It's it's over
Oh,
now.
or if they search right after, I mean, it's on
kinda-
you.
I'm gonna say that it's search right after, so that we can move this along. The DC was 12, so you find it. You find the ladder, and it's like it's underneath a layer of mud that's like as you kind of rummage through it, you kind of realize that it's been put there by somebody. You take the ladder and you put it up, I guess.
Before we go
And
up,
go
I
up.
just queue on me and Bob.
Okay, kill Bob. He's at 14 HP right now. So
How
do
much
your
does
roll.
Aiden took? How much did Aiden take?
14 plus
I
18 damage.
I'm on
That's
36
me.
out of
That's
44.
Bob.
You're at 36 out of what?
44.
So
I'm
that
at
is
29
on Bob.
out
The
of
fir-
38.
1
That
second.
one's on Bob. I did say that. I'm not cheating.
Okay, first one on Bob, so Bob is 4 HP.
No,
Bob
I
is
said the
now-
second one on Bob.
the second. Okay, still 4
I
HP.
said that's me. That's Bob.
Okay, you get healed by 10. You took what? How many damage? How much damage?
Pass. I wrote 12 down though, so I'm on 22.
So you need 1 more damage point. Okay, going to Cadence. Cadence, do you heal anybody?
What was the HP now again? James and Jack.
Heal James.
29 out of 38, and then he's like 30 something, the high 30s out of 40 something. I don't know.
36 out of 44.
Okay, so I'll go, and if James looks considerably worse, I will go and heal him. I'll expend a bless spell to
Okay.
cure him. I rolled the 8 plus 6, I believe it is. Oh well, hallelujah.
It's a miracle.
I thank you nonetheless.
7 HP. How much do you have now?
How do you roll +6?
Because the deity counts
Oh,
in all in all rolls.
they cheat.
James, how much do you
Okay.
have?
You are healed by 7.
I am down 2. But that's all.
I'll
I'm just down
heal
by 2. It's
you.
good.
I'll heal you twice with the cure minor.
Don't you start this shit, Simon.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
So grateful.
Okay, so we get the ladder. Where were we meant to go? Where were we told to go?
Follow the path, the
you were
anchors.
said that you need to find out where the where the like points of interest, such as where would they keep, where would they sleep at night, where would they keep their wives and
Okay,
children, where would they keep their
So we're on a
foods,
recon mission.
Yeah.
basically.
Maybe they sleep in the castle, just as a rough guess.
Okay, that's where I'm guessing they are. I'm
How-
guessing there's also a lot of them in the marketplace.
How
You
far
will-
away?
on the map you can see that in the marketplace it says safest course, no patrols, completely empty.
But this was
Oh,
written by people years and years and years ago, so there's probably a dragon in the middle of it.
There
There's
could
one
possibly
town.
be a
There
dragon.
could possibly be a dragon in it.
If you paid attention, Casimir told that he wrote a couple of stuff on the map for you. This
Yeah,
is
but
one.
again, this
How-
could
but
be
how
old
do- how does
information
he
because
know?
he doesn't know it.
You don't know.
He's omnipresent. He knows too much.
Oh, he's been out here and he wants us to go out here. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, let's
You
go.
don't know.
Yeah.
We put the
Okay,
we
so
put
I
the
just
ladder.
keep following that path. To the
How
tunnel.
how far away is
Okay,
the
wait.
house?
If
Unless the
we're
house
going
is moved.
if we're going to go down this, like, I'm watching. I want to know what Darius does with this ant kick tunnel.
Does the most intelligent thing goes wakes up another 20 of them.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
okay
so-
with that.
So you go on,
I like
you go
being
on and try and find their nest.
I try and follow the tunnel or the pathing that lead. So you
Okay,
can't make
He starts going on. Like you guys see him go on. Does anybody stop him?
Nope.
By the way, James, your cam froze.
Okay. Yeah, I did go off. I'll fix it.
60 pose. It's like this.
I mean, if he starts going, if he just starts searching and going away like without saying anything, I would know inquire where he's going. Like, where are you going, Darius?
I'm on a hunt for a nest.
Why? Why would you want to put yourself into more apparent danger? If there's even more out there, why would you?
Apparent danger? More like apparent intrigue. Do you have no sense of adventure?
Yes.
Does this goddess
It-
of the moon not teach such things?
my adventure sense is
Goddess of the Moon teaches serenity and calm and peaceful, what's it called, reasonable actions. I don't see how that would translate well into putting yourself into danger with trying to locate giant insectoids lairs.
I
Seems like
say
all of them came out.
we want to pull a Starship Troopers. Clearly,
It's afraid. It's afraid.
Yeah, I just remind you all that we've made enough noise as it is. God knows who knows that we're here, so we're best off to move.
YOLO. I go anyway. So
Alright.
if you guys want to, by the way, if you guys want to take like
Can I put
a
cam again?
piece of the ant cake,
Nick?
I'm trying
as
to fix it.
proof that you are actually outside, that's probably a good idea.
But nobody knows
There we
what's
go.
outside, so
Got it.
Well, obviously they're not inside.
how obvious.
They're obviously not in the city, are they?
No.
anyway, do we find the ant cake tunnel?
He goes on with the tunnel. You follow him. There's
Yes.
there's a trail going on, and then you can like you guys go up together. Like you're okay. It takes like 5 minutes for them to find the actual like where they nested. There was like a nest in the ground made. And there was like rows of like decayed goblin corpse, even like like a couple of orcs, and even a troll. There's like a troll there, dead, on the ground, but barely bones. This is the nest. It's like in the ditch.
I loot the shit out of it.
There's bones and shit, and that's basically it.
Okay, so you're saying that these goblins have no wealth on them?
These goblins are bones. They've been dead
Chucky,
for a long time.
Don't hold that on me. Where's my +4 dagger?
I shield Bob's eyes from the view.
But I didn't follow him.
Wait, you guys all go?
No, I didn't follow him.
No,
I didn't follow them. There's Candence, James, and some else go with them as well.
Nope.
Nah, I stay by the ladder.
Okay.
I don't really care.
So you guys okay? So let's use.
So there's
you
nothing
need
there.
to. Yeah, there's nothing there. You need. We go to Somal, James, and Candence. Like you need to tell me. Suppose that they're not coming back. What do you guys do?
Well,
How much
I
do you
say-
wait for
I mean-
them?
Wait.
I want to know how far the noble house is on the map. Roughly.
Roughly. Like you could get there in like 5 minutes of like a light jog running around. You don't know how like you might need to like hide in a
Yeah.
alleyway or something like that.
And as I pop my head up the ladder, what do I see?
Okay, you put a head up your ladder, so this is what you see. To your right, there is a drawbridge that's up, and that leads inside of the inner castle. You hear sounds coming from the inner castle. There's there's not screaming or stuff like that. It's just like sounds of boots crackling, swords slashing at what seems to hear like wood or something like that. There's a lot of noise coming out from there. In front of you there's a street with desolated houses, wooden houses. A couple of the houses still stand, but very few, and they don't look in the least sturdy. They look at a fairly strong wind blew. It's down.
Just FYI.
Yes, go on.
So,
How big is the skull? Oh wait, no, never mind. Go
Eh.
on.
if we did not all move, I follow Darius and Aiden. I assume we'd
Darius.
all move, so
Okay. Okay.
I follow
so,
Aiden and Darius.
Can I see what is the noble's house from putting my head up?
yeah, like if you look in that direction, you can see that like there's a lot of wooden houses, like they're not that high. This noble house is very high. Like, it has like 4 or 5 stories. It's built like a little pyramid, not in that exact shape. It's like half. Like if you cut a pyramid in 2, 5 stories, that's basically how it looks like.
Yeah. And
It still
What's to the
stands, but
left?
it looks very bad. To the left of it, like you can see another like rows of wooden houses, and there's a stone house a bit more. Roll me a spot check. Okay, you can see like a sign of a hammer and an anvil.
to my
And
left.
then no, not your left, sorry. I was looking at the, yeah, you can see the mage tower. It
To my left.
has like you're looking here, you're here,
How the fuck
you're
did you
looking to
get
your
in?
left.
We're here.
Yeah.
No, that's where you came out. That's where you came out. This is where
But if that entire circle is that big, then everyone could have walked around it in 30 seconds.
It's not drawn to scale, bro.
So you are here now, and this is where we put the ladder, and Darius and Somal and Cadence. No, Somal, sorry. Darius, Aiden, and Cadence go this way. Like they go on, like this. And you look up, and to your, as you would look up, you would see to your right would be here, I guess. No, the other way around.
That's just left.
So it'd be here. Let me check. You can see, you can still see a noble house. Exact same description as I gave you. Right here, there's a noble house. Let's bring up the improvised map on stream.
Improvised would be the correct word.
Poorly done map. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, fuck. Okay, not freehand, but still. Yeah, there's another noble house there. And put it on N. And then to your right, you see an additional noble house here, and for your spot check, you spot the mage tower and the ex-blacksmiths, like the blacksmiths thing. Do you want to check in front of you as well?
Well, I presume that was the way that I was looking when I first got up.
Okay. So you see the marketplace. It's easily discerned because of the fact that there are a lot of ruined like shops set in the middle of the street.
Yep, and am I right that you said that the drawbridge was like there?
Yeah, the job was up.
Yeah, so if I turn around me and look at the castle, how many windows are pointing in the direction of the noble house and the blacksmiths?
There's a wall around, so you wouldn't actually see inside here. You wouldn't see inside of the inner castle. Get me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see everything. You see everything around here.
I ask, is there anyone up there?
Says yes, I'm staring right at. No, of course there isn't.
Okay.
Can you make me invisible again, like you did that time during the fight?
And says yes, but it won't last for long, and it's best saved for emergencies.
I nod. I think we should go check out that tower.
I say no, that's an obvious place for people to go. We should probably head to either the blacksmith or the noble house and just try and get somewhere that's safe, that we know is safe.
Maybe, but the mage tower will have things.
Yes, it will have
things.
Exactly, which is why people will already have been there and gotten them.
Maybe.
Definitely, not maybe.
FYI.
Never know until you go look.
Well, you can go in and fight some uber-armed orc magi with a fucking full arsenal of mage tools, if you like. However, I think the subtler approach would be much better in this case.
I want one question before you guys can continue on with this. Cadence, Aiden, and Darius, after you find the corpses of like eaten goblins and other monsters, and
there was
the
no
nest
armor
of
or
the
anything.
there was. I mean, skeletons. They still have like ruined armor on them.
And there was nothing at all. Cause
no, there was like ruined armor on them, and like if you look around, you kind of see a rusty sword and a broken off long sword. Maybe even you find a big club.
I point at the troll head and I say, Aiden, do you want troll head?
I just look at him like, what? Why?
Well, I can't really carry it, and it might serve as good proof. Now, as you know, I'm all about that proof.
Proof of what?
We were outside.
Why do we need proof that we were outside?
Because not anyone knows about this secret little tunnel.
You could just open the tunnel up and show them the one that you walked down.
But
we need to also use it to show that the mage is what we're dealing with.
Dead rolls.
But
Pardon?
why are we going back down to the tunnels?
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
We are not going back yet. We have too much to.
I don't think we should go back ever.
We are not going back.
We are not going back yet. I have waited.
I'm gonna cast Levitate on myself.
I have waited a long time to be out on the surface again. I'm
Chucky.
not going back there yet.
You guys make a good point. I'm gonna cast Levitate on myself.
You cast Levitate on yourself?
What do my elf eyes see?
You're not an elf.
How much does Levitate last?
It lasts
Forever.
5 minutes.
Okay, what level spell it is?
It's second.
Okay, so you've used how many seconds level
3.
spells?
That would be my
Three.
fifth.
3.
Yeah, you have 2 more. So, you go up, roll me a perception spot check.
Oh, we're still in a fucking ditch.
Yep.
No, you guys are, but he's not. He levitated off. Okay, 18.
Oh, that's
you
right.
See,
See you later.
You see
suckers.
the noble house here. You see the mage tower here. You see the ruined noble house here, and that's it.
Is there any way out of this area? Like, any way into the mainlands? That I can see.
It's a big fucking city. Like you can see, like far off. You can see like walls of the like exits, like the actual like, outer walls of the city.
And look in the other direction.
Like where?
Is there like can I see green grass anywhere?
Like let me give you. You're here. You walked over here, and let me explain. So this way, on this, there's like houses, and then nothing. Literally, just nothing. You don't know what's there. It's just like the houses are too high for whatever is on the other side. Here you see the noble house here, the mage tower here, the ruined noble's house here. Houses, and then in the far off, there's like outer walls of the city.
Okay, I say that I can see the outer walls. If we want to leave, that's probably our best bet. Maybe we can climb up. If we sleep, I can levitate 4 people a day. Maybe we can get out of this dump. Any suggestions, guys?
I'm quite sure I can climb the walls.
Yeah, how
Maybe you
big? I
should
mean,
try.
how steep or big is the walls? Checking.
How big?
How steep?
About 35.
Feet up?
It's kind of, yeah, 35 feet up.
Well, I can levitate that high.
What is that in meters?
Okay, so you can
Wait, how much did you say again?
about 35.
I can
Well,
35 feet. Okay,
Small.
that's very small. Well, not very small, but small.
Okay,
Pretty big,
you
actually.
can let's see.
like,
Well, 6 or 7 people total.
I
Roughly.
think you can climb this. Let me see.
I can climb a wall.
Yeah, you can roll it. I want to see the DC.
10.6 meters.
Go on. If you can climb it, if you want.
You'd have to get to it though, surely.
Wait, am I climbing the outer city walls or the ditch wall?
The ditch wall.
No, he's on about the outer city wall.
Oh.
I was talking about the outer city walls. How high are they?
I mean, an estimate? They're pretty high. I mean, how high would be a normal house? Like 1-story house. No, sorry. It's like ground story and story 1. So
Smaller than the ditch that you described.
No, yeah, I get it, but like basically a 1-story house, double that.
You'd be
And
looking at about 100 feet.
would be about 110 feet. That would be the outer walls.
That is a ridiculously high wall.
It's not
That is
particularly high
50
at all.
meters-ish up in the air.
Yep.
That's like the outer walls. Yeah, that's how big they are.
try and climb it anyway.
But yeah, I mean, there are a lot of watchtowers. Like, even with like you kind of see like rows of watchtowers going up.
Does this place still
Don't bring
smell?
Rose into this.
Okay, so
And
what do you guys
just,
want to do?
just so you know, feet into meters is like a third,
Kind of.
not half. So it's about 30 meters tall.
So
Well,
what
unless
do you-
this lot want to do anything, I suggest to Nick that we go to this noble house and
I say we try and find the gate of the door.
get some. Well, you know where the gate is. The drawbridge is right there.
The gate
I
to the
point on
outer-
the map. I point on the map to the marketplace and it says there's the safest
That's
place to
huge
wait.
wall.
If we're looking for a place to hide, maybe we should go there. It even says it on the map. This man seems to know what he's talking about. The slider was here.
He says yes, he was here, and he said there was nothing in the ditch also.
Well, he did
Nice.
warn us of the creatures. if you recall.
So you're telling me that he heard creatures, he heard things tumbling in the ground, and forgot to mention that they were in the ground and chased them as he came out of here. The guy's a bullshitter.
I'm going to the marketplace. I honestly don't give a care what you do.
Okie, then tell everybody else where I've gone, because I'll be going to the noble's house.
Very
And
well.
I push Bob over my head to get him out.
Okay.
I dash into the marketplace.
And
Well, actually, I look around first to see if anyone's around.
we
If-
sneak along these houses that you said that were over here, and try to make our way to the noble house.
I mean, you sneak. Let's first go to the others and like, what do you guys want to do? I say, do you want to just like go over and start moving? He's speaking, so yeah, let's go to Cadence and Aiden. Aiden, do you and Cadence like go back to the ladder to Krymek and get out, or are you still around here?
I
Okay,
climbed a
then.
ladder to the top of the ditch.
Okay, you climbed the ladder to the top. Cadence, you do the same thing?
I would probably do so, yeah. I would follow him.
Yeah, James and Soma are already gone. I guess Darius, do you levitate and get off, or do you just do you follow them?
Can't move when you live it.
Yeah, you can't move
I
horizontal.
was right next to it. I could.
I mean, if you levitate right next to it, you just like could reach your hands in front, and as you fall, just grab the.
Yeah,
No, you don't have to fold. You
yeah,
can push off stuff and move like that.
yeah, you could grab the wall and pull yourself to it and stuff like that.
It's as if you're like on a trolley or something. You can just push around if you can actually touch walls. Kind of like if you're in space.
Can he? I mean, can he grab onto me and I can like pull him while he's levitating?
If you had a rope, yeah.
Like a. Oh.
It'd be pretty funny.
No, I'm
Like a
gonna say
balloon.
no, you can't.
It's like a balloon.
No.
You have an
no.
eye
Yeah,
side
it's kind of like that. That's
Why
actually how
can't
it
you?
works.
Why can't you?
Yeah.
If he holds rope,
Levitate,
why
levitate
can't...
somebody off the ground.
There's total weight,
No.
total weight of £100 per level.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
100
okay, so you
pounds.
can...
Okay, how much? Oh, it's 500 pounds. You guys don't weigh 500 pounds. Yeah, you can lift them off if you grab on his hands. Do they actually lift, or do you need to keep them up?
Do you lift,
they would
bro?
No, they would levitate with you. They would levitate with you, but you need to keep them up in some way or another.
Well, no, they need to keep a hold of him.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think it works that way. I think it has to be like a creature that. I mean, you can put it on a creature that weighs up to your 100 pounds per level, but you can't actually. I don't think you could actually.
No, what
No, he
means is
can lift something.
Yeah, but he's saying if you were holding onto his leg, he wouldn't weigh over 500 pounds, including your weight, so he could still levitate you without it affecting the spell. Just as if he had two 100-pound weights in his hand, he could
Just
still
think
levitate
if I
himself.
can grab hold of his legs and just drag him in the air.
Yeah, way back,
Okay, so
way by
do
bite
you-
of Fluffy though.
So do you grab on his legs and start levitating up? You can do that. You just need to do me just a 1d20 or just a basic attack roll to see how well you grab on his leg.
I mean, it can't levitate out of the ditch, right?
No, but he can. What he basically can do is levitate up so high enough that you can like. Actually, no. I'm gonna let you think about it. So
I'd make a jump to
he
see if
can levitate. He can levitate up. He cannot move himself. If he moves, he falls.
Are we just trying to discuss like levitating out
Yep,
of the ditch that we
up
have
a
a
ditch
ladder?
that we have a ladder to, yes.
Yeah, I just go. I mean, no, I was just thinking if I can just use eyesight as a balloon and just tie. Like, I just wanted a human balloon. That's all I
Okay.
wanted. I go to the ladder where Aiden is and just go up there. So.
Okay.
here we go.
Let's see.
More
Just to further this up faster, you all guys are up the ladder. If you wanna see where everything is, just roll me a perception check. If you get to past the 15, you get to know from your current position where everything is, like the two noble houses, the mage tower. You only
I already
didn't see
know.
Oh,
the marketplace, the ex-blacksmiths, and the noble house to the right. You don't know about those.
So spot check.
Of course I know where they are. I have a map.
Okay, yeah. If you have a map, but if you want to look
That there.
Okay, is this in the span of 5 minutes that I can drop
Yeah.
back down on the ground, walk
You
over
see-
there, get on the thing, then can I go back up and see what I see from up there?
You
Because that's
see-
fucking high.
you see everything. You guys have knowledge of whatever I told Nick and so on. So what do you want to do?
Can I see over the walls from the edge of the city? From that point.
From like what point?
So
what do you mean?
from the point where I levitated up 45 feet, I could just see over the edge of the fucking ditch. Then I get up on the ladder. I go up from there. What, can I see over the
You
walls?
levitate 45 feet
It's like-
again. So another level 2 spell.
No, that should be within 5 minutes. I should be able to get back down.
It says you can't move horizontally.
Yeah, unless you get pushed, so you can move. If I go back on the down, walk over, climb up, and do it again.
Yeah, but you'd
No,
still be levitated. You'd never get to the floor because you are levitating.
You can move down at will. You can go down to.
Yeah, but you'd always be levitating. That's the whole point of the spell. You'd always be levitating.
No,
Well, then he uses his stick and puts it on the ground and moves himself.
And he uses it as an oar. Excellent.
just FYI, the walls are bigger, so you wouldn't see off the walls. You can get
So
there.
the walls are
but
90 feet higher than when I was in the ditch.
no, you were in the ditch and you levitated 45 feet. The ditch was 25 feet, so that means you were just above the ground.
And the ditch was
20 feet.
35 feet.
So 45 feet. You were above the
That's
ground 10
insane.
feet.
These walls are colossal.
Yes, they
Why
are
not?
colossal.
Why not?
They are colossal.
Have you not seen
No,
have you not seen a good old medieval castle?
Okay, that's
40
way
feet.
bigger than a castle.
That's like at
Great
almost
Wall of
3
China is
times the
5 to 8
size.
feet. It's 5.
I mean, it was
like
I
15
think
Okay,
it
my
was
question
one of the
is-
capital cities, right?
I'm,
So
not-
Yeah.
I'm fine with having these walls, but it's just they're fucking huge.
okay,
So
you're in
you guys-
awe.
What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so Chucky, Jack is fascinated by these walls, so he takes like a -4 to everything. No.
I mean, just for reference, an average castle wall, according to this, is 8 to 20 feet thick.
We can stop now if you want, Nick. I think climbing up the ladder and seeing the town is a fine place to stop if you want.
We could stop now if you want. Just do shoutouts and after.
Well, we could just see where we all end up because we're all going to get different.
Did I
we
make
have-
it to the marketplace one?
I mean, yeah, you make it to the marketplace. Somehow makes it to the noble house until these guys kind of like drag their ass towards the ladder and climb up. My question
Let's
is,
just set a place.
yeah, we've done 32 minutes. So if you guys want to continue on 30 more minutes, finish the hour, or you want to stop here?
I don't think we'll get as good a stopping point as this.
Do we get to the noble house before they get up the ladder? Do I get to the noble house before they get up the top of the ladder?
Do you go to the ruined noble house in front of
Nope, I go to the noble house. It says noble house.
you? Okay, so no. Like, depending on no, you don't get it until like at the point in time you're not aware of this, but at the point in time that they are climbing up the ladder, you're still like halfway to it, and it takes some time. Like you need to do a couple of rolls because there are patrols along the street walls. So
where are the street walls?
sorry, the streets themselves. So
Is
you
there any
just,
smell?
let's see. So you have a let's roll 3 dice. If it's okay, you need to roll me. You want to move silently? Are you moving silently or are you just running?
Pretty obviously trying to move silently, yes.
Okay, roll me move silently and roll me hide whenever you see like there's a patrol coming at you one time during. So roll me a hide check to see if you hide, or do you just completely go out of sight?
I completely go out of sight by the looks of it.
Okay, you can easily go completely out of sight. Like you see them, they kind of look into your direction, but no idea you're there. And when you kind of move to the other side of the little highway, they come here, look a bit in, they hear absolutely nothing, they move on. So you go on from this point. There are normal patrols coming your way, so you make it in front of the pyramid-shaped noble house. Okay, James, you dash towards the marketplace.
Hang on 1 second. I forgot how the things scaled. How How far is that? Can I like get to the like? How far is it
It's
from the
not
ladder?
very
to the
much.
place?
It's not very much.
Okay, so
imagine that-
dashing would make sense. I'm not like dashing
Um,
across like 3 streets to get there or something where
No,
they're gonna
it's
be like.
it's about two streets. Something like
Then I'm gonna move more carefully than that. Like, I thought from what the map looks like, because it's so close, I thought that it would be like just immediately to the marketplace. Like
It's
it was
not
just across the
exactly
street.
that. I was just like doing them as a reference. I will do an exact map next time. I didn't think of doing one.
Okay, well then I'll move more carefully than dash. I thought it was just like right across the street, and I was just moving across the street
let's see
fast.
first. Let's see first if you need to roll anything. No, absolutely no patrols. There's nothing here, nothing around you.
Okay.
Like
So I
even
just
if you move
casually stroll into the marketplace.
I mean, no, if you still you still move silently because you don't you don't know that there isn't gonna be anything.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
can we just get some like rough distances for like between here and wherever?
Yeah, because that looks like from here to
It's like dashing.
from like here to there looks like 3 streets, but this is like 2. So that's why I was kind of like confused. I thought this would just be like 1 street.
So there are rows of houses around. Like you can't simply just go like this. Like you take a turn here, then it's you need
No,
to
that's
take
fine.
another street.
I just want to know rough distances, like landmark to landmark.
I mean, let's see, you have.
It's more for sight than traveling, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine the exact like how I have it in my mind. I need to. So, basically from here, it's like 2 minutes walking in the shadows and like dashing off side streets if you ever see anything. From there to here, it's about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how it goes. And it's
So
like
I was
55.
walked completely out of sight of everybody then.
I mean, if that's 2 actions, like if you're moving that silently and you kind of see them before, because they're very
No,
obvious.
I'm just on about vision.
Yeah.
I'd say I've
Yeah.
completely
You
out of sight
moved
of everyone.
completely out of sight of everyone, and you've moved completely out of sight of the patrols.
Even though I
So-
saw the house from where the ladder was.
You saw the pick of the house because it was 5-story noble house. It's very
So
obvious.
potentially from the top of that I could see people then, yeah.
Yeah, potentially you could.
Yeah.
Okay, so before that, I mean, do you guys want to stop here? No, that's
Should be
completely
good.
okay.
I think that this is a good
Just
stopping point.
watch the city.
Okay, great. So let's go through our shoutouts at the end. So we have first we have 2D Soldier. So 2D Soldier, do you have any shoutouts to give out at the end?
Just the usual. Thank the players, thank the DM, thank the people who are watching. Thank everyone. Raise your thankers.
Raise your thankers. Next we have Chippendale.
Same thing, really. Thanks to everyone who watched, and thank you everyone who participated, and thank you Chucky for making this possible. It's always a blast to play, and yeah, I have some new things up my arsenal, but and I hope it will come into play next time. So we just have to see what it is.
Oh, foreboding. Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go into next. So Nick, do you have anything to say?
Just normal like Jack said, thanks to the players, thanks for DMing Chucky. You know, it's a very time consuming process to create a week for us to play. Just thanks everyone for watching, and hope to see you all next week. Hopefully nothing will come up.
Okay. Ghost Chatter.
Yeah, I just hope everyone has a good night and enjoyed it.
Okay, great. And Isai?
I'd just like to thank everyone. Thanks. If anyone is watching, I hope you had a good time.
You have to do your classic shout out too.
Oh yeah, shout out to Yellow, shout out to Swag. The usual. Not anyone in particular, just Yellow and Swag.
Okay. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank the prayers for doing this. It's a blast to DM this. It's very enjoyable. Even though we get an argument from time to time, it's still fun because that's role playing. Getting arguments from time to time, it's no major issue. Happens all the time. Besides that,
Jackie,
I think
Jackie,
yes.
you will level up.
Yeah,
Please.
yes, we go to that. Give me 1 second. Besides that, thank everybody for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. If you did have a good time, feel free to share this with somebody else and hit that follow button. All the support is appreciated. This will go to YouTube very fast. And if nothing comes to change, we'll be playing next week at the same time.
No, I'm at work till 6:30 next Saturday.
So 19 GMT.
+1.
Okay, 19 GMT +1. So next game week is gonna be 19 GMT +1.
So
Just
about
1 hour.
1.5 hours ago.
Yeah,
Right.
1.5. No,
Gary, is that right?
I think.
No, it's hours and
I
hours
think
ago.
2.5 hours ago.
You all live in Fairyland. No, 3.5 hours ago.
Okay, good. So it's about 3.5 hours from this time. That's when you should be playing. I'll put it in the schedule, of course. Check that.
Yeah, and let's be
scroll
like
down.
super clear about it, like so we're all on the same page when we. When
7 o'clock.
we-
7 o'clock in English time.
After
7 o'clock in English
session talk. After session talk. So check the
The one
schedule
true
down.
time.
Check the schedule down, just scroll down. There you see all of our other shows. Next show should be Simon Says tomorrow at about 16 GMT0. I think that's what we decided. It's gonna be with Ryan from Neo's Dicing with Death, Camerfrump, and myself as players, and our lovely DM Chippendale. It's gonna be, I guess.
That should
gonna
be
a
also
very-
be 16 English time, I think, if that's the case. 16, or do you actually really mean 16 GMT0?
Well,
Because that would be like,
I thought GMT0 because none of us. I mean, I think
Now,
it
when
would
I'm
be.
thi- when
I think
I'm
it would be
thinking
British. I think it would be British.
I'm
because-
thinking Greenwich
think we
time.
should talk
like,
about
I'm
this
thinking
after the
Greenwich
stream.
time.
Yeah, we can talk about
Yeah,
this after.
let's
gonna,
talk about
it's
this
like
after.
16 GMT British time.
I
Just
think
keep it like
it's
that.
done.
Just check out my Twitter. It's at Chucky616. If you wanna find out when we stream, I always kind of like stream. I always kind of like tweet before I stream, and with the starting times of all our session and all our shows. Besides that, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks everybody for playing. See you guys next time on our next show, and see you next week with Out of the Storm. Bye bye.